Hi there and welcome back to Save with Crypto. My name's Save with Crypto, and if you're a regular viewer of the channel, you'll know that quite often we mention the Chippy token. Chippy token is something invented by that Martini guy. It's been around for actually quite a long time now. I think it's like nearly 2 years now. I got involved in October 2024 when I was on holiday in Tenerife. And that's actually where I had my first chippy. The way it works is if you own 250,000 chippy tokens, which at the moment is worth about, I think it's about $500. If you own that amount of chippy tokens, then every Friday you can get free fish and chips. Now, the way that works is that you need to buy some fish and chips from a chip shop or a restaurant or whatever and take a photo of it with some sort of date stamp. So I've normally got like my laptop open with the chippy page there, or I've usually got the receipt there as well that has the date on. So for example, this one here, you can see that the date is the 16th of January 2026, which was yesterday, and it has to be on a Friday. Also, what you need to do is to tag Free Chippy Friday, and I normally tag the team as well just for good luck. I've also tagged Solana there, and I've mentioned Chippy with the $sign in front. And then what usually happens is on the Monday or the Tuesday of the following week, you will get refunded. And you can see it's not just me doing it. There's things like James Sudworth here who did it as well. There's Paul here. There's Web3 Hugo. There's my colleague Maff here. There's Sander, who's from the Netherlands. Mike here. Ian. Crypto Bash, and many more people who get involved with this every Friday. I was quite curious to see what had actually happened over the year or so that I've been doing the Free Chippy Fridays. So I went over to SoulScan and I looked at my wallet, and you can see the amounts here that I was refunded for the Free Chippy Fridays. So what I've done here is just filtered the actual transaction. So there's 26 Free Chippy Fridays that I've been involved with. So you can see the last amount there was 9,300 chippy, and you can see the first one here was the one back in Tenerife that was 7,500 chippy. So there you go, that's the place there. They do deliver actually. Sort of, they've got these like bikes here with Tides fish and chips, and yeah, there you go. Proof we're in Spain, in Tenerife. Okay, cool. Look forward to getting the chippy token. It remained quite high, and then there was a pause in the Chippy Fridays from January 2025, and then they resumed a few months later, and the rewards weren't quite so big. It was more like sort of $9 or $10 worth, which is about what it is now. This one here was actually double because I spelt the word chippy with my chips, which was on December the 12th last year. That was like one of the tasks that was set in one of the AMAs. That was good fun. Now this is actually the chart of Chippy versus Solana, and you can see back in October 2024, which was the Tenerife time, the price was quite high. Then it came down a lot. Now there was quite a pump around about July of last year, and then since then it's kind of come down quite a bit, and now it's started to go back up again. So overall, the amount of chippy you get varies. So in a way, you're kind of dollar cost averaging into chippy, really, aren't you? If you're having the chippy every Friday. So I was curious of like what my total amount of chippy that I've been rewarded has added up to, and if it really does cover the cost of what I buy. So what I did is I added up the amount of chippy here, which is 279,800. And then multiplied that by the current price of chippy, which in dollars is 0.001694, which comes to about $475. Divide that by 26, because that's how many Free Chippy Fridays I've done. It's $18.23, which actually comes to £13.62 each Friday, averaged out over the year or so. And you can see here that the price of cod and chips from my local chippy is £11.50. Not bad. So not just free, but I've actually ended up with more than the price of cod and chips. Now, of course, I expect the price of chippy to go up a lot more. So this is the price of chippy on TradingView. This is Chippy versus Solana. So if you put on our indicator, Quadzilla, you can see that this has been behaving beautifully. So most of last year we were waiting for the price to come down to this level here, this bullish retracement level here, which it did do absolutely perfectly in November last year. And from there we've actually gone up quite a lot. So if you'd have bought Chippy in November there, then today you would be up 157%. That is good, isn't it? But it should go up to this bearish retracement level here, which would be 330% from the bottom, or from where we are now, about 69%. Now what will probably happen is the price will go up to that bearish retracement, it will retrace a little bit, and then it will continue up, and then it will try and complete step 3 of this level up here. And beyond that, I expect it to take out this high here of July 2024, which means from here we could be looking at an increase of about 368%. But beyond that, I don't see why it won't go much higher. It's currently got a market cap of 1.7 million. At its best, it was about 18 million. So I would have thought a 10x or maybe a 15x from where we are now is very, very possible. So what will the catalyst be for the price going up? Well, I believe there's a lot happening behind the scenes. There's going to be the Chippy version 2 tokenomics, which are going to come out soon. There's going to be like NFTs. There's going to be staking available. The whole process of claiming your Chippy rebate is going to be more automated. I believe you'd just be able to log in somehow from X, maybe with your Phantom wallet or something, and it all kind of happens. That's going to be quite cool. That's going to be a great time saver for the team. And also that will allow it to be able to scale a lot more. And I believe the scaling idea is definitely the way forward. Unfortunately, I'm not as close to the team as I used to be for various reasons. So if anybody out there knows more about Chippy and what's happening with version 2 or whatever, please let me know in the comments down below. While you're down there, please do give the video a great big fat like, and make sure you are subscribed and you've got the notifications turned on. You can check out the Chippy token at fishandchipssol.com, and I'll leave the DEX screener address in a pinned comment below this video. Okay? If you've enjoyed the video, or you own Chippy, or you want to spread the word about Chippy, please help me out by giving the video a great big fat like. Do check out Chippy, and above all, really do tell your friends.